All right, looks like we are live. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Happy Friday, June 5th, 2026. Now, I've been saying for a little bit of a number of months now that my crazy idea, I guess, of what the new money system is going to look like. Now, I'll go with my kind of extreme prophecy. I predicting July 4th because there was, rumors around July 4th, some new U.S. bond might be put out. This was proposed by Judy Sheldon, former Trump advisor, and I think she was nominated to be on the Fed chair. But, this idea of a new gold-backed U.S. Treasury bond, that idea is out there. So that might be introduced. I'm saying something like that maybe for July 4th. A revaluation of gold at $7,600. All right, so those are my kind of those are these, the odds are higher there for that to happen. But the other thing I've been saying is that I think a new system, which if you follow along with stable coin and that kind of thing, that stable coin, there's a stable coin in effect already that is tied to the US dollar. And I see a new currency as the stable coin, U.S. dollar, backed in part by gold, right? Because all the central banks around the world are buying gold because they need to build new confidence in a new system. So it'll be part by gold running on XRP, which is, a crypto format. I'm not fully understanding it, but my understanding is used to use many to perform transactions between banks, and this is becoming more and more of a standard. Again, this is never a financial advice. Do your own research. So, with all that being said, this video comes out.
In essence, basically gold and digital bridge assets like XRP could serve a complementary role. Because, like I said just moments ago, if gold is anchoring the system, that means it's providing the stability, scarcity, and credibility. Then XRP kind of mobilizes that as far as real time settlements. Okay. The combination of the two is where capital now can be preserved and functional, right? And that's the modern monetary architecture I see being built. I don't need headlines to tell me this. If you're a good researcher and you know how to anticipate moves before they happen, this is the breakthrough in the technology, is to get gold as a store of value circulating digitally. That's what the technology is doing. All right. So let me go ahead and play this. I hope you guys can hear it. Give me one sec.
Most fundamentally, money needs to change to serve the new economy. Through trial in many eras, we found a partnership in which the private sector, namely banks, create most of the money, but in which central banks use the price of money to control the demand for money creation. Money can change because of fundamentally transformative innovations, including advances in cryptography and artificial intelligence. Our economies are now undergoing two great rewirings: the digital revolution and the sustainable transformation. Some of those innovations to close gaps in the payment system are good, such as new forms of distributed finance that drive efficiencies in security settlements, and innovation.
In fact, what we talked about on Monday with artificial intelligence, Edo, remember how we were explaining how this convergence between blockchain, crypto, and artificial intelligence? I mean, it's right in your face.
Right in your face, folks. So, yeah, take a look at that. And we have a recent dip in XRP and gold, not financial advice. But if you see what I'm seeing coming, do your own research. There's opportunity. I don't want to be that guy who says, I told you so.